Coming at you full-fledged. It's your boy Regg, man, Regg, with another video for y'all, man. Welcome, YouTube. Coming straight in, hit that like button, comment at the beginning, middle, and ending of the video. Share for others to see. Of course, subscribe if you're new and hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I drop. Now, let's get straight into this. So, one of the patterns I have discovered in the NBA is a very insidious one. And it comes from all facets, all realms of the basketball community. It comes from former players. It comes from fans. And it comes from it comes from content creators. You know what I'm saying? And that pattern is the assessment of one Draymond Green's game in full context. And I didn't know this until I really started becoming a content creator and really seeing how other people's opinions. But Draymond Green really got a fan base out there, man. Draymond Green really has a fan base. And you wouldn't believe how they, like most fans, they just fanatics. They obsessed, you know what I'm saying? They can't look in complete context, you know what I'm saying? With a right range of thought and perspective, you know what I'm saying? So, with me saying that, you know what I'm saying? They like to use this little trope. They like to use this trope to make them seem like they smarter than they really are at the game of basketball. It's so funny. But I got the antidote for y'all, for anybody that want to use it against y'all. So, this trope they like to use to make Draymond Green seem better than he is. They say, oh, his greatness doesn't show on the stat sheet. We done heard this from Regg. We done heard it from Green himself. We done heard it from so many other players. And what I get out of that is, when I hear somebody say, Draymond Green's game, his greatness doesn't show on the stat sheet, for one thing I get is that you a fanboy, automatically. Two, you can't properly assess the game. You either look at it from an eye test, quote unquote, which is valid in some cases, but you can't just look at something face value and just say that's what it is. You need evidence. So you have to use stats. So saying that, there's a lot of people that don't use stats or say it's a media tactic. I've never heard somebody say using, only today, only in these times can someone say using recorded quantifiable evidence. That's a media tactic. But you got weirdos that say, oh, let's only use the eye test. These are hoopers. These are pure hoopers. They're pure hoopers. Pure hoopers. You know what I'm saying? It's people that's like that. Or it's just fanboys. One or the other. You got fanboys or these pure hooper geeks. You know what I'm saying? They can't just look at full context. They can't look at somebody's game. They can't look at their recorded evidence to prove their dominance. they can't look at the way somebody won. They can't look at the way somebody lost. They can't look at the path it took for them to get there. They can't look at peak production. They can't look at their career lows. They can't look at their career lows, how they entered the league, how they exited the league, their body of work, their accolades to prove how good they were in this area. So they say, oh, his game don't show up on the stat sheet. That's just a clever way of saying he's incapable of accumulating stats on a dominant level. This man ain't averaged double digits since 2016 or something. Yeah. I don't think he never averaged double digits in rebounds. And there's no centers in the game. He's playing center on his team. He can't even average 10 rebounds. I think Kevon Looney averaged more. And he wasn't even starting every game. Like, some people say this guy's a Hall of Famer. How? How is Draymond Green a Hall of Famer? You cannot give me one. You can't give me literally one reason why Draymond Green is a Hall of Famer. If Michael Cooper is not a Hall of Famer, how is Draymond Green a Hall of Famer with just one reason? If Rasheed Wallace is not a Hall of Famer, how is Draymond Green a Hall of Famer with just one explanation? Like, they lowered the bar so low for this dude, man. And I'm starting to think how people think when it comes to this basketball shit. They think championships and accolades, which I just said are a part of it, they think that's the end-all be-all. They think because Draymond Green won 4 championships and the Defensive Player of the Year, he's great. No, he's a high IQ role player. That Defensive Player of the Year he won in the 2010s, man, that nigga had to beg for that shit. He had to beg for that shit. Like he was goddamn on a political campaign. He campaigned for that shit. Who you know begging for awards, in the season awards? Then people like to say, oh, Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert was crying because he didn't do this, he didn't do that. Okay. Rudy Gobert, also a 3-time Defensive Player of the Year. Now, can you say Draymond Green is better? I would not say Draymond Green is a better defender than Draymond Green. You know why? Just because Draymond Green can switch and guard multiple positions, he's not dominant. Like I said, Gobert is a great interior defender. He dominates an entire area of the court. Draymond Green dominates nowhere on the court nor the stat sheet. He's just very active and runs his mouth a lot. That's it. That's why he only won 1 Defensive Player of the Year. His fans is holding on for dear life. All time, Gobert is a better defender than him. I don't care what nobody say. The defensive metrics prove it. The accolades prove it. What was all this defensive impact when Draymond Green was by himself without Clay, KD, and Steph? His defensive impact was not even on the court because he was getting ejected because he was playing so bad because the team was down 50. Green is probably, you know what? I'm gonna look it up. I'm pretty sure somebody got it. a list of every single defensive player of the year in NBA history. I'm going to put that in the description below. I want y'all to go check that out. Really read it. Really dissect the ranking of these defensive player of the years. And tell me Green ain't at least bottom 5 of them defensive player of the year award winners. Draymond Green, one of the worst defensive player of the years ever. People love to rag on Rudy Gobert like he's some bum. Yes, he's offensively limited, but he is a great interior defender. I'm telling you. If this game was positional, he would have probably already got he's ended very high in MVP races. A lot of people don't give him that credit. How high is Draymond Green finishing MVP votes in a season ever in his career? I'm pretty sure Draymond Green has never landed in a top 20 and MVP votes in a season ever in his career. Rudy Gobert has a couple times, and I don't even know that as fact, and I guarantee you he has. Rudy Gobert has finished at least top 20 in MVP votes one season in his career. I guarantee you. Draymond Green has 0 of those. Yet, Draymond Green think he a better player than Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert, as offensive limited as he is, can average a double-double in his sleep. Draymond Green struggled to get 10 points and 10 rebounds his whole career. And he better than Rudy Gobert? Like, are we serious, y'all? We giving credit to the 4th guy on the team. Considering 2019. Steph KD Clay. We considering the 4th guy on the team. If you want to go back further to the first championship, if you really want to be honest, we considering the 4th guy on that team. Because Iggy was averaging 20 coming off the bench, winning finals MVP. Locking up LeBron, holding him to 30% from the 3, 40% from the field. So if you even want to talk about when they first start winning championships, Draymond Green wasn't no damn fucking game changer like they say he is. Because if he was, why he didn't win finals MVP in 2015? How did somebody average 20 coming off the bench and win it? If he's such this game changer, why couldn't he keep his damn composure and not get himself suspended in Game 5 of 2016? Now, yes, LeBron snitched. But why can't he keep his composure knowing his impact on the team? Costing them the championship. Costing them the perfect season. Arguably could have been the greatest season in NBA history if it wasn't for his dumb ass. If he's so good, if he's this game changer, why couldn't he keep his composure and not run KD out of town to get that max deal that he wanted, knowing that he wasn't that caliber of player and they was going to pay KD without question before paying him? He would have been out of the... If Kevin Durant never left in 2019, Draymond Green wouldn't be there right now. Guaranteed. He ran KD out of town because he knew he wasn't good enough to get paid the same amount of KD. They was finna get rid of him. So, we know he's a clutch sports client. You know he in cahoots with LeBron. So I'm pretty sure he was in that whole scheme to try to get KD back to the East so LeBron can come to the West. Because LeBron coming to the Lakers, man, this dude's whole life is scripted. I knew about LeBron going to the Lakers back in 2014 from the LeBron Path of Greatness mode on 2K14. I knew LeBron was going back to Cleveland off that. And I ain't the only one to say that. I ain't the only one to know that. We all know that anybody that's been playing 2K long enough Bro, they told you in the LeBron path to greatness fantasy mode, he was not staying on the Heat. He was going back to Cleveland, and at some point in his career, he was going to the Lakers. So, all the actions of Draymond Green kind of prove that somewhere in the back of his mind, he know he not that good. But he get batteries put in his back by LeBron James, by the media, by these fucking role players that got podcasts and shit now, like JJ Redick. JJ Redick saying, oh, his greatness doesn't show, his greatness is in his passion. His greatness is in his passion. Man, shut your stupid ass up, boy. You averaging 12 for a career. You a goddamn spot-up shooter. Weakling. You ain't no damn great. You a role player. You literally not top 150. And so is Green. That's why y'all get along so much. Y'all can identify with each other. Y'all can identify as people that never had a real impact by yourself. You just an addition. You a luxury. You're not even a luxury. You a convenience. I guarantee the Warriors still win a championship without Draymond Green on those KD teams. On those KD teams is what I said. Listen. You know what I'm saying? Like this dude, Draymond, I've never seen a dude this whack talk this much. I've never seen a dude this whack talk this much, man. But anyway, I ain't gonna keep this long. My point of this video was, every time somebody say, the saying is true in some cases, but when they talking about this person, come back to this video so you can come to reality and not ideals. Stop trying to think you're smarter than the next person in basketball because the shit not rocket science. You don't have to be a former player to understand basketball the way people make you think like this goddamn brain surgery or some shit. You don't have to be a former player. And if you are a former player and you want to talk about basketball, you better be a goddamn superstar, because I don't want to hear about no role player talking about basketball like you smarter than the next person. Because if you were, why weren't you a superstar? I don't want to hear nobody that for damn sure wasn't no pro at it tell me I don't know the game and I'm a professional goddamn journalist. If you so good, why you ain't made the pros? I'm a pro at news. I'm a pro at critical thinking. I'm a pro at objectivity. But you, the former player, know more than me. The former player that wasn't a pro, you know more than the next person. But a journalist can't say nothing. I got you. It's the pretentiousness of some of these dudes who, frankly, not that good. And it's people that are greater than them at their professions that can speak about this. Don't let nobody name, don't let nobody title, don't let nobody accolades deter you from expressing your opinion that's sustained by facts. But anyway, this is a quick video. I'm tired. It's been a very long day. My scheduling around the week is pretty extensive. So I'm tired. I wanted to drop this video. This is right off the heezy, you know what I'm saying? So I think y'all gonna like this one. Again, if y'all ever heard somebody say relating to Draymond Green that his greatness don't show up on the stat sheet, don't ever take that dude serious again, bro. He's not a Hall of Famer. He's not a franchise player. He is a high IQ role player. And there's been plenty of high IQ role players. He's not even the great. I heard Matt Barnes a couple weeks ago say Draymond Green the greatest role player of all time. Matty Patty, the dude that's threatening to beat up beauticians. This guy I don't know why he ain't been canceled for that so far. Like, I don't know why he still got his show. Because we can find the beautician right now that he was threatening. We supposed to take his opinion. Another role player, Matt Barnes, saying he's the greatest role player of all time. Y'all got it, man. Like this video, comment at the beginning, middle, and end, share for others to see. Of course, subscribe if you're new, and hit the notification bell so you can be notified every time I drop. If there's something particularly that you want me to speak on, hit that pinned link in the comment section below and donate to the Regg, man. We got some defense for that offensive ass notion. Like this video, man. Hit that like button.